What's up, guys? This is Jason. Of course, this is Justin from Terror Trader, and today we're going to give you, a bunch of theories on how we think the Terrifier franchise is going to go, and then stick around at the end, because I'm going to let you know who's the last person standing. Guaranteed, man. What's up, Justin?
What's going on, buddy? How you doing today?
Okay. This is going to go deep,
Yeah.
right? And I just want to get right into it. This is where I'd like to rub your shoulders and ask how your night went, but I don't give a fuck. All right, let's we're talking Terrifier here, right?
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I want to jump into a few things real quick here and start, because I have a lot of unanswered questions, but I have a lot of theories, and I want to get into it. And right off the bat, let's just start with the elephant in the room right here, right?
Okay.
The little pale girl.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Favorite character.
Yeah, really cool. And it's like, how is she fucking linked, right?
Right.
To this whole thing? Because, once again, if you watch the beginning of Terrifier 2, when he's in the laundromat, he's doing patty cake with nothing. In other words, the guy sitting in the laundromat doesn't see her.
Right.
But later in the
in the film, the dance club scene, Sienna is having like a fucking breakdown.
Right.
And of course, no one else could see her other than Sienna.
Right.
So they think she's just losing her mind because of the, what did she slip her a Molly?
yeah, right?
So, but no, that's not the case. So the little pale girl, she's only seen now by the family and Art.
Correct, yeah. So, and what we know about the pale girl, real quick, in case you guys don't know, I've learned this recently too, because it's really quick in spell. So, there's a newspaper clipping, right? In Terrifier 2.
Yeah, and it goes by very, very quick.
Yeah, and you actually paused it. Shout out Screenbox. Good job.
Thanks,
couldn't pause it on the big screen. But you paused it, and you looked, and it actually had kind of a little, hey, she was killed. A girl was killed 4 years ago, and she was the daughter of two acrobats in a circus, right?
Sure, two mimes or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And they found her what? Mutilated.
Face mutilated.
Face mutilated.
Similar to Jackie, I believe, of the first.
Okay, there you go. So at that point, this is, now look at the timeline real quick. 4 years ago, that's before the Miles County murders happened.
Sure, predates that.
Right. So why it was this Art's first kill?
Right.
Are you leaning yes on that?
I believe yes.
Okay.
I'm going yes. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but I'm going to that being the lost kill, because I believe in the first film, I think it's 7 kills. Whatever the case may be, there's one short. I know that.
Was it? Okay.
And that could be the little pale girl.
Yeah. And then now, but here's my thing is like, so she only shows up to, in the family, Sienna and her brother Jonathan, right?
Correct.
Can see her. So now this goes into the tie here. Why is it only their family can see this pale girl? And this is where I want to lean into Sienna's dad.
Right.
Okay.
Lots of questions about the dad.
Tons of questions about the dad. And that's something that I think all you guys out there are thinking about too, is like, is dad Art, right? Or did Dad predict the rise of Art and the chaos that he's going to come in? All right.
Right.
I'm kind of leaning. This is a toughie. What are you leaning on this one?
So really quick, I will say the father's like a feature in the movie without even being in the movie. So that's kind of cool. So the father. There's some connection to that, right?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be too easy. The more and more I think about this, the more and more I think is you're falling into the trap of Damien, the director, wanting you to believe it's the father. Yeah. Which tells me they're just going to take a left turn.
I think you're right.
So I think the dad's too easy, but I do think the dad has a great connection to what Terrifier 3 is going to be, because there's going to be a lot of unexplained questions from the second film that are going to be explained in the third film. So there's a lot, I think, that we're going to get. The magical sword, all those drawings as he was losing his mind. Was he, like you said, Nostradamus? Or
right, yeah.
He's
predicting this fucking thing, right? But see, I'm leaning toward the dad created Art.
Dad created Art.
Okay. And he realized that, I don't know how, and I don't know how this, but this is where Damien comes in and fucking makes some magic happen, right?
Yeah.
I think he created Art somehow, because Art's supernatural, man.
Supernatural.
Obviously, he's killed himself. He's killed, you can't kill this guy, right?
Right.
But Art created himself, or he created Art, excuse me, and then that's when, but he knew he fucked up.
Right.
Right? This is where he really was fucked up.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
And he realized that, hey, there's only one way I created this guy, there's only way to kill it. And that's that magical sword, right? Let's just say. And this is why he handed it down to daughter, because he goes, this is coming back to bite us in the ass. Dad dies, but he's done his duty, and he hopes that this sword can kill and eventually kill Art, right? That's where I'm at on this, okay? That's my little theory, right? So the dad, I don't know how he created, he fucking Frankenstein them. I don't know. I do think there's some like weird satanic fucking demon type of fucking something that comes into this somehow, right? Or some type of supernatural shit, because once again you have a supernatural being, and you have a supernatural weapon.
Yes, that sword. And I said Jackie earlier, but obviously it's Vicky from the first film. So
Vicky, Vicky,
of course.
Yeah,
so,
who lives.
Right. And like there's one of the things for me is like, is that Art's connection to the real world, right? Like so Vicky, of course, we've seen the mid-credit scene of Terrifier 2, but now one question I have is Jonathan.
Yes.
And Art is found nibbling on his fingers and basically eating him.
Right.
And what's going on there?
So, and the last time Art was, once again, we have two things that happen. So at the beginning or at the end of Terrifier 1, Vicky lives.
Vicky lives.
Right? But then she doesn't really live. She goes nuts, and now she has a supernatural fucking connection to Art, right? She just gave birth to his freaking head.
Right.
That was gross, by the way. So, so she was the only living being after that, or, that from that murder spree. Now we have two beings that are living after the second murder spree, right?
Sure.
It's Jonathan and, of course, Sienna, right? Now, what's going to happen to one of those two? You're saying that possibly you're thinking Jonathan, because he's gotten his fingers nibbled on and got chewed up, that he might go bad?
I think Jonathan's going bad in this next film.
Oh, boy.
I think Jonathan is going the route of Vicky.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
And that's going to be, again, Art's connection to the real world.
Really?
You know what I mean? And so that's just where I'm going with this. That's my personal prediction for this one. So I think Jonathan's going heel.
Okay. I think, this is what I'm thinking. I think Jonathan is our new hero.
Oh, so that's total other.
This is it right here, guys. This is my hook, baby. This is what you're going to get you. I'm saying right now, Jonathan, because to me, it's too predictable. Okay, Sienna was already the final girl. I mean, I know Jonathan lived and all that stuff, but kind of that she was the heroine, right, of Terrifier 2, right? Are you going to make her the heroine of Terrifier 3? I think that's too predictable. I don't think Damien Leone, I know you're watching this right now, Damien. I know you're like, you're fucking erasing some shit on the computer and retyping this, because this is the one that's going to fuck you up. I think Sienna, right, gets the, I think she turns heel.
Okay, so
I think she starts working with this trio of, or I don't know, maybe she kills the pale girl. All right, and then because I don't know, whatever she needs, she's fucking territorial or something, right? But she gets nutso and she gets crazy. Those two go on a killing rampage, but Jonathan knows that, hey, I can bring my sister back. I can bring her back. I just need to kill the fucking man. I need to kill Art the clown, right? And he gets the sword. He fucking.
So Jonathan's the final guy.
He's the final guy. He kills Art, puts an end to this thing, some magical fucking weird way.
He gets his sister back?
And the sister comes back.
Okay.
But, there's always a little hook, man, or some shit at the end where her eyes might glow at the end or some shit like that.
Yeah, because there's no way this thing's ending, like, peacefully and happy.
Right.
There's
no fucking
I think
way.
we're in unison there, right?
Yeah.
No. So I think we're going to have one of the, at the end of Terrifier 3, which I believe this will be a trilogy. I don't think we're going to go further here. Who knows, though? Who knows? This thing has the trajectory to go to the fucking moon.
Talks.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I will say, though, I do think by the end of part 3, we're going to see Art, the little pale girl, and Jonathan reigning supreme.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. There you guys go. Look, I'd love to know we did this for one reason, because I want to know in the comments below. I want you guys to fill this thing.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us where you think we're screwed up, or you think it's, you know what, we had some pretty good ideas, and this may be where it go. But I'm ready for some engagement. I'm ready to talk to you guys about this, because this is going to be fun.
Right.
I haven't been excited about a film franchise like this in a long time.
Me neither, man. I feel like a kid, dude. I want to know like what you guys think we're wrong about, what we're right about, if anything. And most importantly, just want to know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this is what's really exciting Jason and I lately is
well,
talking
it's
about
fun
this.
because now we're getting back as a community, a horror community, right? I mean, because you can beat, Halloween to death. You can beat Friday the 13th. You beat these big ones to death. But this is something new for us, and this is something that the possibilities. This is why we're doing the theories thing right now, because fuck, who knows where we're going to go, right? I'm saying right now, Sienna turns heel. You're saying exact opposite.
Exact opposite.
You know, so
Right.
where are we at on this, guys?
Right.
So
And let's just think from part 1 to part 2, what a world of difference that was.
Right.
So I would imagine same thing. I think 2 to 3 is going to be another world of difference. So
for sure.
maybe we're way off base here. Maybe you guys got a great theory, in which case I want to know about it.
Maybe Santa's dad is Art the Clown. You know
Maybe
what I'm
he
saying?
is.
I mean, so there you guys go.
Maybe it's so obvious that that's where he's going because nobody will suspect it.
Yeah. All right. We're going to personally answer everyone's theories down in the comments below. So, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Hit the
Share
bell.
this. Share this with another Terrifier fan. I want to hear their theories, right? So go ahead and you can hit the share button and get all that stuff going, man. And so I could talk about this all day long. In fact, we
probably will.
We'll. In fact, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take your guys' theories and we're going to do a follow up, and we're gonna break each one down here after you give it a week or two, and we'll see what you guys have to come up with. So
I like it.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time on Crypt Cuts.